Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Thank you.
Hello there, mathletes! Hello there, grade 9 students! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. And if you are new to my channel, welcome to my channel. Okay, so dito sa video na to, magkakaroon tayo ng series of lessons about grade 9 math. Okay, so in particular, sa lesson na to, we will be discussing solving quadratic equations by extracting the square root. Okay, since we are going to extract square root from the word itself, dun pa lang dun sa lesson natin, meron tayong tinatawag na square root. That means, gagamit tayo nung tinatawag nating square root symbol or radical sign. Okay. And then, hahanapin natin ano nga ba ang relasyon ng square root para ma-extract natin yung square root dito sa ating mga perfect square. So, let's say for example, meron tayong x squared, which is perfect square. Ano yung relasyon ng x squared kay radical sign? Okay, so para malaman natin yung relasyon, let us get the square root of x squared. Okay, para makuha natin yung square root ng x squared, alam natin na cancel lang naman yon, that will give us x. Okay, sabihin nyo sa akin, tatanong nyo ngayon, Sir, bakit po naging ganon? Bakit po naging x na lang nung in-extract natin yung square root? Okay, so balikan natin yung previous lesson nyo regarding law of exponent when you were in grade 8 yata, if I'm not mistaken, yung law of exponent. So, sa law of exponent, alam natin na ang radical sign is equivalent to 1/2 kapag in-erase natin siya or tinransform natin siya into exponent. Okay, let's say for example, para mas madaling yung maintindihan, ano nga ba yung square root ng y? So, alam natin na kapag square root of y, itatransform natin siya into exponent, or okay, i-convert natin siya into exponent, it will give us y raised to 1/2. Okay, so yun yung katumbas ng radical sign. Again, yung square root na radical sign is equivalent to raised to 1/2. That is the reason why itong part na to, itong part na to, na-cancel na lang square. Okay, bakit? Kasi ganito yung ginawa natin. Okay. Since we have square root of x squared, it is simply equal to x squared raised to 1/2. Okay. Going back to your lesson in law of exponent, alam naman natin na yung power rule natin, kapag power of a power, ang ginagawa lang natin ay pinagmumultiply yung dalawang exponent. So, ang mangyayari dyan ay x squared times 1/2. Okay, that will give us x raised to 2 over 2, which is equal to x raised to 1, which is also equal to x. Kaya, na-cancel na siya doon. Okay, naging x na lang siya. Okay, so I hope naintindihan nyo na ngayon yung relationship ng radical sign at yung perfect square. Okay, pagkukuha natin ng square root. So, para mas ma-familiarize kayo, or mas madali niyong ma-solve, madali kayong mag-extract ng square. So ngayon, ipapakita ko sa inyo yung different set of numbers na perfect square. Okay, so dito sa mga nakikita nyo na naka-flash sa screen niyo, meron tayong 1 squared, which is equal to 1, 2 squared, which is equal to 4. So alam natin na ang 1 ay perfect square. Pag kinuha natin yung square root ng 1, it will give us 1. Pag kinuha natin yung square root ng 4, it will give us 2. 3 squared is equal to 9. 4 squared is equal to 16, 25, 36, 49, 64, 81, 100, 121, 144, 169, 196, 225, 256, 289, 324, 361, and 400. So, yun yung mga perfect square na kapag kinuha natin yung square root nila, it will give us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or up to 20. Depende kung ano yung hinahanap. Okay? since familiar na kayo kay perfect square numbers and sa pag-extract ng square root, o paano natin kinakancel yung mga square root, let us have a series of examples. Okay. Let's say, for example, example number 1, we have x squared minus 9, which is equal to 0. Okay, so paano natin ine-extract yung square root? So, una, meron tayong step-by-step procedure. Yung una natin gagawin, we are going to isolate the variable. Pag sinabi natin isolate the variable, itong variable na to, dapat wala siyang kasama na wala siyang kasama na coefficient. So, aside from 1. So, dapat mag-isa lang siya sa side niya. So, since nasa left siya, kailangan natin siyang i-isolate, ililipat natin si negative 9 sa kabila. So, itatranspose natin si negative 9 sa kabila. So, since transposition method, since negative 9 siya, it will become positive 9. So, we have x squared is equal to positive 9. Okay. Then, afterwards, we are going to get yung square root ng both sides. Kasi nga, mag-extract tayo ng square root para masolve natin yung quadratic equations. Okay, so extract lang natin. Get natin yung square root ng both sides. So, sabi natin kanina, cancel na lang yun. So, we have x, which is equal to, yung 9 natin, yung square root niya ay positive or negative 3. Okay, so alam natin na meron tayong dalawang value ng x. It could be, yung x sub 1 natin is positive 3, and then yung x sub 2 natin is negative 3. So, dalawa yung value ni x in this case. Okay. How about in example number 2? Example number 2, we have 4x squared minus 64 equals 0. So, sabi natin kanina, we have to isolate the variable. So, lilipat natin si negative 64 sa kabila. It will become positive 64. So, we have 4x squared is equal to positive 64. Since ina-isolate natin si x squared, so dapat wala siyang kasamang coefficient aside from 1. So, ang gagawin natin, i-divide natin both sides by 4 para ma-cancel natin si 4. So, cancel na si 4. X squared is equal to 64 divided by 4 is 16. Okay. Then afterwards, we are going to extract the square root. So, extracting square root, square lang natin, kung lang square root on both sides. So, cancel na yon. X is equal to, sa square root of 16 is positive negative 4. So, meron tayo ulit dalawang solution. So, we have x is equal to positive 4 and then x is equal to negative 4. Ayan. Ayan yung mga sagot natin. Okay. Let us have more example. Example number 3. Example number 3, we have 4b squared minus 225, which is equal to 0. So, the first step that we need to do is to isolate the variable. So, lilipat ulit natin ito dito. So, we have 4b squared. Instead of negative 225, it will become positive 225. And then, para ma-isolate si b squared, we will divide both sides by 4. Okay, so cancel na yon. That will give us b squared is equal to 225 divided by 4. Okay, so as you notice, 225 is not divisible by 4. That means, hindi natin siya pwedeng i-divide ng walang decimal. Pero kung mapapansin nyo, yung 225 is perfect square, tama? And then yung 4 is also perfect square. So, ang gagawin lang natin ay get the square root ng buo. Kunin na natin yung square root, wag na natin i-simplify para hindi tayo mahirapan. So, cancel na lang yun. B is equal to square root of 225 over square root of 4. So, pwede natin siyang i-express sa ganung sagot. So, we have B is equal to square root of 225, so meron tayong positive or negative. Square root of 225 is 15 over square root of 4, which is 2. So, ito yung sagot natin. Dalawa ulit, positive or negative 15 over 2. Okay, so let us have more examples. So let's say, for example, we have 3y squared minus 147, which is equal to 0. Okay, so the first thing that we need to do, again, isolate the variable. So lipat natin si negative 147. It will become positive 147. And then, dividing both sides by 3 para makancel si 3. So we have y squared. 147 divided by 3 is 49. So we have 49. Okay, and then afterwards, we get the square root of both sides. Square natin yung both sides. So, cancel na to. Ang matitira na lang ay y. And then, ang sagot natin, ang square root ng 49. 49 is perfect square at ang square root niya ay 7. So, we have positive or negative 7. So, yung solution natin, y sub 1 is equal to positive 7. And y sub 2 is equal to negative 7. Okay, for the last example, what if meron naman tayong ganito? What if ang given naman ay x plus 7 squared is equal to 196. Okay. So, pansin natin, since this one is raised to 2, automatic, yung buong expression na to ay perfect square. And 196 is also a perfect square. So, the first thing that we need to do is to get the square root. Kunin na natin agad yung square root. So, cancel na lang yun. Will leave us x plus 7 equals the square root of 196 is 14. Positive or negative 14. Okay. And then, we isolate the variable. So, lipat natin si 7 sa kabila. So, instead of positive 7 siya, magiging negative 7 na lang. So, we have positive or negative 14 minus 7. Okay. Since ganito yung case natin, meron tayong dalawang solution ng equation. So, we have x is equal to positive 14 minus 7, and then x is equal to negative 14 minus 7. Okay. So, x is equal to 14 minus 7 is 7. Yan, so lagyan natin dito, yun yung una natin, x sub 1 natin. Yung x sub 2 naman natin is negative 14 minus 7, which is negative 21. Okay, so that's all for this for solving quadratic equations by extracting the square root. So I hope you learned something on our video for today. Do not forget to subscribe on my channel and like this video. At kung may katanungan kayo, please feel free to comment your question, and ilalagay ko rin sa description box yung aking official social media accounts para you can reach me there kapag may mga questions kayo regarding your module and your grade 9 math. That's all for today. Thank you for watching.